The late 14th century was a period of intense conflict between the rising Ottoman Empire and the Christian kingdoms of southeastern Europe. One of the most significant confrontations during this time was the war between the Ottomans and the Kingdom of Serbia, culminating in the pivotal Battle of Maritsa in 1371. This conflict marked a crucial step in the Ottoman Empire's expansion into the Balkans and the weakening of Serbia's regional power. 1. Background: tensions between the Ottomans and Serbia. By the late 14th century, the Ottoman Empire, under Sultan Murad I, had made significant territorial gains in the Balkans, particularly after their victories in Thrace and the weakening of the Byzantine Empire. Serbia, under King Vuk Brankovic and later his son, Prince Lazar Hrubeljanovic, saw the Ottomans as a growing threat to its sovereignty. The Serbs had traditionally held power in the Balkans, but the rise of the Ottomans, along with the decline of the Byzantine Empire, shifted the balance of power. Relations between the two powers were tense, and despite occasional attempts at alliances, Serbia found itself drawn into conflict with the Ottomans as they sought to expand further into the region. 2. The War. Early engagements, 1368 to 1371. The war between the Ottomans and Serbia began in the late 1360s when Sultan Murad launched a series of military campaigns aimed at consolidating Ottoman control over the Balkans. The Ottomans' earlier victories, such as the capture of Adrianople, Edirne, had already weakened Serbia's position, and tensions escalated when Murad sought to establish Ottoman dominance over the region. Throughout the early stages of the conflict, both sides clashed over control of key territories, with the Serbs struggling to fend off Ottoman advances. Despite some initial successes, including the defense of some of their strongholds, the Serbs were unable to mount a sustained resistance against the well-organized Ottoman forces, which increasingly dominated the battlefield. 3. The Battle of Maritsa, 1371. The turning point in the war came in 1371 with the Battle of Maritsa, a decisive clash between the Ottoman and Serbian armies near the Maritsa River, in present-day Bulgaria. The Serbian army, led by Prince Vuk Brankovic and his allies, faced off against Sultan Murad's forces. The battle ended in a crushing defeat for the Serbs. Despite having a larger force, the Serbs were unable to match the Ottomans' tactical superiority and discipline. The Ottomans, using their highly effective cavalry and Janissary corps, inflicted heavy casualties on the Serbian army, killing many nobles, including Prince Vuk's son. The defeat was catastrophic for the Serbian forces, significantly weakening their military and political power in the region. 4. Aftermath and impact. Following the defeat at Maritsa, the Ottomans consolidated their control over much of the Balkans, including key Serbian territories. The victory marked a significant step in the Ottomans' expansion into Europe and further cemented Sultan Murad's position as a dominant power in the region. For Serbia, the defeat was a blow to its military capabilities, though it did not immediately collapse. However, Serbia's regional influence was greatly diminished, and it struggled to recover from the loss of key territories. The battle also marked the beginning of a series of defeats for the Serbs, who would ultimately face further setbacks in their struggles against the Ottomans. 5. Legacy. The Battle of Maritsa and the subsequent war with Serbia were key events in the Ottoman Empire's rise to power in southeastern Europe. The Ottomans' victory demonstrated their military superiority, and the creation of their elite Janissary corps played a major role in their success. The defeat of the Serbs weakened their influence in the Balkans, paving the way for the eventual Ottoman conquest of Serbia in the early 15th century. For the Ottomans, the war with Serbia was a pivotal chapter in their expansion, setting the stage for further military campaigns in the Balkans and the eventual fall of Constantinople. The battle left a lasting legacy in both Serbian and Ottoman history, with the Ottoman Empire continuing its march westward, while Serbia would struggle to regain its former power.